What up, everyone? We already got 8 people waiting. That was kind of cool. Glad you all enjoy the streams and are waiting for me. I am now here. Jacob, what's going on, man? Glad to see you back here. Oh, I should probably mute that so you don't hear what I'm saying twice. What's up, man? I just went creek fishing today and I had a great day on the water. Caught 17 little creek chubs, so that was really fun. Gonna edit that and upload it Tuesday night. Hey, Kayla. Colorado Fisher, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming in. Went creek fishing today too. That's awesome, man. What'd you catch? Does your creek have some bass in it? Because everyone that goes creek fishing just catches a bunch of bass, and then I catch creek chub, but I'll take it. X-Man the Tuber, hey man, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. If you guys haven't hit the like button, I would very greatly appreciate it. I don't even know what I was trying to say, but anyways. Nick Osborne, how's it going, man? Howdy doody. KZYLLA123. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. How's it going? Cody, what's going on, man? It's Buddy, my best friend, made me get up at 1:30 to walleye fish, only to fish in 18 degrees and 25-mile-per-hour winds to catch an 8-pound carp. I'll take it. At least it was a fun fight. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Those are very high winds. Like, fishing in that high winds is very difficult, but I'm glad you're able to catch that carp. Probably made it all worth it. Just catching something. Dad and Son Outdoors, how's it going? I was trying to catch a bass in creek chubs, but I did not catch anything, but still had fun. That's a bummer, man, but as long as you get out in the water, that's all that matters. Kaizilla, like Godzilla, but with the K in front. Alright, I got it. Makes sense. Would you swim with this? I get scared very easily, so no. That's like a shark, and yeah, I would not swim with the great white. Like when I touch weeds and I'm swimming in the lake, it like scares me. But, you know, I'm getting better with it. Colorado Fisher swim bait. You caught a carp on a swim bait? Did you snag it? Oh. It has, yeah. Yeah, I read it. Right. 14 people, dang. Anna Rogers, how's it going? Up in Canada, still struggling to catch a bass. Gonna have to wait until May. Yeah, it's, Willie saw Darren's Northern Life. He still has a bunch of ice up there, so I don't know how far up north he is in Canada, but it's still pretty cold where he is. Tyler, how's it going? What's up? Fishing with Tanner, how's it going? Trevor, good evening. It's my favorite Senko color. Green pumpkin with red flakes. That's it. JK47, today I went to a neighborhood pond, but the fish did not move up yet. Yeah, it's just getting, well, at least here, it's just getting that time of the year where they're starting to move up in ponds. Haven't been out on a lake yet, but I don't know when I'll be able to get out, but we'll see. What is my favorite bait for a largemouth? Texas rig or a Ned rig. I love those little soft plastics, a little finesse. Why not? Great whites are actually pretty docile sometimes. Well, I mean, I bet they won't hurt you all the time, but they just, seeing a shark in the water would just be scary, you know? Do you have a walleye in your area you can fish for? Yeah, I actually go up on the St. Clair River with my grandpa, and we catch walleyes. We usually go around late spring when the walleyes start rushing up in the river and catch quite a bit. So that's the only time of year I go walleye fishing. I've been slaying the walleyes lately on the river, lol. New vid tomorrow. Yeah, I saw one of your other videos, and you were slaying them walleye. It looks really early for you. It's like 8 p.m. Rubik's Cube, how's it going? Do I like your new profile pic? Let me make it bigger. But it does look sweet. I can see like the outline of the deer, it looks like, with the green stuff in the back. Can't see it that big. Fish in the Mitten. How's it going, man? Thanks for stopping by. Waiting for Tuesday to release it. Naming it How to Catch Walleye at Night Jerkbaits. I'm uploading a new video Tuesday as well. If I have it edited by then, which I should. I got all tomorrow to edit it. I'm not doing anything. I'd love to see you have a walleye episode. I have a few of them from like previous years, so if you want to like search back in my channel and find them, you can. But yeah, that's the only time I've been walleye fishing, and hopefully we can go out with him this year and catch some walleye. That would be cool. Kevin, you're my biggest fan. Oh yeah, for sure. Hopefully you can catch a fish maybe this year. I'm guessing you had a good outing last night, AJ? Mm-hmm. Make a video of when you go to the river. Oh, I will, for sure. I make a video every time I go out. My babies get married to that. Gotta head out now, so keep up the good work. Alright, see you later, Dad and Son Outdoors. Thanks for stopping in. Walleyes are fun to catch no matter the size. Yep. Honestly, like any fish, any size, I don't care. I just like catching fish. Can you do more kayak fishing? I would love to, but you know, with the whole world crisis going on, don't know how much I can go out, but I would definitely be going kayak fishing a lot right now if it wasn't for all that. But stay tuned for that. Hopefully by the summer, if this all settles out, back at our cottage, and we'll be doing kayak fishing like all the time. But if you would like to look up old kayak fishing videos of us, feel free to. 17 people. If you guys haven't hit the thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate that. I'm trying to read all the comments. They're coming in. I usually don't have this much people and this fast of a chat going, but it's awesome. Thank you guys for coming in. Are you having fun in quarantine? I'm doing great. My whole yeah, I'm doing good. Having fun. Just had spring break this week. Now we go back to online school on this Monday, so I guess I won't be having as much fun when that starts back up, but at least, you know, I can still go fishing at the creek since I know I got some fish in there now. How big do you think that great white was in the picture? I don't know. I don't even know how big they can get. I assume pretty big. My favorite fish to catch are brookies, even though they're 6 to 8 inches. Yep, honestly, just catching fish is what's fun. What's your recommended live bait? I do not use live bait like ever, so I can't help you out on that one, but maybe there's someone in the chat here that can help you out with that. If they want to answer the question too, what's their recommended live bait? We're all gonna die. I don't think we're gonna die fishing with Tanner. We'll be okay. We'll get through this. I've been watching your channel for a while now, and your channel is growing a lot. I hope you blow up someday. Thank you, JK47 Outdoors. I really appreciate that. That would be awesome. Just keep uploading, and we'll see where this takes me. I've almost watched all of your old kayak videos. They're so entertaining. All right, thank you, Kzilla. I really appreciate that. Mason, Guides to the Great Outdoors. How's it going, man? You should fly to Texas and we could collaborate once this coronavirus is over. Let's go striper fishing and catch some wild fish. Yeah, I mean, I would love to hit up Texas. That would be pretty sweet. I know you guys got some big bass down there. Well, it's bigger than the ones we have here in Michigan, but I'm going to live up a bit extra. Fishing is good since no one is out, but we're allowed to fish. Night crawlers are my favorite live bait. Oh yeah, if you count night crawlers, I do use night crawlers to catch like little bluegills. But if we're talking like minnows and stuff, I don't use any like minnows as live bait. Great whites can get to 20 feet long, only females though. The females always get bigger for fish, it seems like. At least bass, like you catch those big mamas, as they say, on a good old spawn bite. I want to catch a monster gar in Texas. Yeah, I do too. I've caught 2 gar in my life. One I caught, I don't even know how I caught it. I was out bobber fishing for catfish, and its teeth just got like wrapped up in the line, and I just pulled it in. And the other one, I was using a little spoon, and it just snatched it, and I like pulled it up. It like bit right away. I reeled it, pulled it up, and it fell off right onto the deck. And so it was like, it wasn't even hooked. It just like was hanging onto it. So they didn't want to let go of that nice spoon, I guess. But they were not huge gar. Do they not allow fishing and hunting in your state through all this? In Colorado, fishing and hunting is allowed because literally for some people it's how they get food and don't want stores. We are allowed to fish. They have parks and stuff open still, so we can go fishing, but I just don't want to risk it, because especially now there's so many people out in the parks. But they said we can still fishing as long as you follow social distancing rules and stay a rod lengths away. PB is 9.7 pound largie. So that's a freaking monster, dude. My personal best is 4.8 ounces. So 4.5 pound largie. No, 4.7. Basically 4.5 pounds. We'll call it 4.5 pounds. I would use frogs for live bait. I can't catch fish on fake frogs, but might as well try a real frog. Maybe they'll like it better. How's legendary fishing going? I only play that when I record, so I don't like skip some levels just out of nowhere in recording. So if you guys want to see more of that, I could like try to upload one actual fishing video a week. I would like to upload more than one fishing video a week, but given the circumstances, I don't go fishing enough to record that. But I could do like every Friday or something, since that's when I uploaded it last week, like a legendary fishing video, if you would like that. Big Money Fishing, what's up? Beantown Angler, how's it going? Jacob Stavish. Yeah, everyone go check out Jacob Stavish and check each other out. Just go show each other some support, if I could talk. Do I watch John B? Each and every one of his videos. I've been watching him for like 5 years now. He's the reason I started this channel, so I've been watching John B like all the time. Gar fishing is, speaking from personal experience, gar fishing is, went out on a kayak to catch some bass and hooked a 23-pound alligator gar. Worst experience ever. I mean, it sounds dope to me, honestly, but I bet like it gets annoying sometimes when you're not catching the fish you want to. I understand that, and especially if you have like bass gear and you catch that, it might give some problems. But can you play Fishing Sim World? See, I would, but I don't have it, and I just bought a new laptop so I can edit stuff, so I don't have to use my mom's. And yeah, as you know, that was kind of expensive. So, and I can't work anymore. I was a lifeguard at the Y, and now they closed down all gyms, so I can't work. But maybe in the future. Almost 20 people in here. Thumbs up, guys, on the host streams, please. Yeah, thank you. I would appreciate a thumbs up. And yeah, almost 20. Well, now it is 20 people. That's crazy. We all people we started from. I love hearing that by person that got started me channel is Uncut Angling. Yeah, I watched some of his videos too. He's pretty good. Yeah, make sure you all smash the thumbs up. As I say, a fat thumbs up for all of you that watch the end of my video. My PB is 5.3 pounds, largemouth and smallmouth. I caught them both in a 2-day span. Caught the same pound that is actually kind of crazy. My PB smallmouth is 3.5 pounds. So just 1 pound off for my largie. It was a 10-pounder, you should have grabbed him. Shelby, how's it going? Thanks for the support and watching my channel. It was crazy, me and that snake on the Ned rig. Yeah, I saw that. That was kind of crazy. It's like, dang. I've seen a snake. It was like just skirting on top of the water, and it freaked me out when I was just fishing. and then it went into my seawall, and I was like, interesting. So it's my favorite fish to catch in general, Sam heard. My favorite fish, let's see, I'd have to go with just a largemouth. I know it's pretty basic, but it's basically what I've grown up catching, so. And it's the fish I go after most because they're the easiest to target, I guess. And I'm only a kayak, so I don't have much of a span to go catch some bigger fish or whatnot. Stand by it saying all the time, Ned rigs catches everything. They do. The Ned rigs catch literally everything. I've went from catching bluegill on a Ned rig all the way up to catching a muskie. It's crazy. I just don't get it. I catch like 6-inch bass and I catch a 4-pounder on a Ned rig. Those things are beast. After this coronavirus, can you fish in Minnesota? See, I would love to fish all these places, but I just can't travel that much. I can't travel at all, really. That'd be sweet, though. As soon as, like, if my channel blows up and I get to do this, like, the Googans and stuff, I would love to go fish with all of you guys. At AP Bassin, it was a 10-pounder. Oh, yeah, the AP Bassin. It was a 10-pounder. Every time he loses any fish, could be, like, a little dink, and you'll just say it was a 10-pounder. But that's how it goes, though. Because when you're fighting the fish, like, your adrenaline, you just think it looks bigger. So, like, for me, I say it was a 5-pounder. Because a 5-pounder is that 10-pounder that I'm looking for. That, like, John B is trying to hunt for the 10-pounder. I'm just trying to hunt for a 5-pounder. If that makes sense. The new Godzilla movie got delayed. Yeah, a lot of things are getting delayed, I guess. Who fights harder, Ellen pound per inch, you think, smaller or largey? I think smallmouth fight harder. That is my opinion. Because they just, like, dig towards the bottom, and they peel my drag. At least the smallmouth in Lake St. Clair, they fight hard, so I would have to go with smallmouth over largemouth that fight harder. I never leave home without them. Yep. Ned rigs, I always have one tied on anytime I go fishing. I will always have my one spinning rod with a Ned rig on it. Always gotta have it. Petition to get him to start a Patreon. I want to support my bro. What's a patron? Is it like one of those pay websites? Best way for artists and creators to get substantial. Smallish for sure. Fish in the mitten. That is for sure too. Tomorrow I'm uploading a video on checking my trail camera. Alright, awesome, man. I hope you spot some biggins. See, I have like a buttload of deer in my backyard, like all the time. So that's all I gotta say. I think we got like a family of them that just like graze back there all the time. Can you try going herping this summer? What's herping? Would you hunt this? Let's go check this image. This previous the previous page is sending you to that. It's redirecting me. Northern black. No, it'd probably cook me to bits. He sent a picture of a dragon for all of you. Well, it looks like a dragon because it's breathing fire, so I'm assuming it's a dragon. Do you prefer Yum Dingers or Yari Yamamoto Senkos? Yum Dingers all the way. Wait a second. Even got this Yum hat. So, Yum. Just because they're cheaper. Biggest smallmouth? 3.5 pounds. It's a donating site. I have a PayPal, if that works too. Let's get my bro rich and paid for his hard work and dedication. I like that, man. Thank you. Appreciate the support. I have some merch. If you want to buy a shirt, you can support me that way. But 24 people, that is crazy. Holy crap. Gonna have to agree with them. Yeah, they do rip drag. Smallmouths do rip drag. All right, what's in the tank? Going back to the tank. This is the first time going to the tank this stream, though. Here we go. I could probably turn it to look at the fish. So, right there, that is Timmy, and he is a dwarf Grammy. That is Frank, and he's, I forgot what type of tetra, but he's a type of tetra. And we got, we got Gerald over there, some Molly. And we got Oreo, the Bloom-belly Molly. And then we got Corey, and Corey Jr. is in there. He's chilling, if you can see his little head. And then we got Zerk, the other tetra. And then we got, where's Rodriguez? Where did he go? Where is Rodriguez? Where did you go? He's hiding. There he is. The little bloodfin tetra. So, there's all my fish and their names. Need my charger. And boom. Yo, Yum Dingers are okay and cheap, but Bass Pro Shop sticks are by far better than the rest of any Senkos. I have tried Bass Pro Shop's the little ribbon tails, and they give you a ton in a bag for like a good price. But the closest Bass Pro Shops to me is 45 minutes away, so I always go to Dick's for all my stuff. Turtle Tribe / Tribe of the Turtles. Hello, yo, I'm going to finish editing my reptile calcium video tomorrow and upload Monday. All right, awesome, man. Thanks for stopping in the stream. LOL, Gerald, I love it. Yep. Badback60, how's it going, man? You want the shirt? They're in the link of my last video. It's like at the top. I could put the link in the stream after I upload it. Like after I'm done with the stream, I can put it in here. But if you want, it's on the top of the link in my other video. 507 Outdoors, what's up, bro? Love your content. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Caught a mega piranha in a fishing game. Piranhas are nasty. I would catch them all the time in Fishing Resort when I play on the Wii. I would love to do videos on Fishing Resort, but I don't have like the right technology to screen record on the Wii, so it might not look very professional. All right, brother, need to go make some dinner. Glad I was able to catch some on the stream. All right, Colorado Fisher, thanks for stopping in the stream. I appreciate it. And go make some good dinner. Sunfish for Fish, how's it going? Herping is where you look for reptiles and amphibians. Oh, well, there's some turtles in Lake St. Clair in our cottage, and our cousin Lindsay, she actually netted one of the turtles. I have no clue how, but she did catch a turtle before, and it was kind of cool. I spotted a big buck in my trail camera. It's awesome. Get them big bucks. I watched your favorite Yum Dinger colors, and it was green pumpkin with the chartreuse trail. Yeah, that was it. I said green pumpkin bread flakes earlier. I know that was somewhere on there. I don't know. All of them I like, but I was just like, at the purpose of that, at that time when I made that video, I was slaying on the green pumpkin with chartreuse tail. Mega piranha is an extinct species of piranha. Well, I guess everything that's big is just extinct. All right, Beantown Angler, gotta go. See you later. Thanks for hopping on the stream. When are you gonna do more shoutouts? I could start bringing back shoutout Sundays, I guess, because I can make some more videos. I could do that. Got a lynx on my trail cam? That's trail cam? Why can't I say cam? That's crazy. Dang, I missed the world and fishing. Yeah, I know, Random Outdoors. We'll all get through this together, though. I also get a lot of squirrels in my trail camera. I always see a ton of squirrels. All right, Shelby, see you later. Not elephants or whales. Yeah, I guess you're right, but, you know, like the megalodon, mega piranha now, like anything that's mega is just extinct. Nathan's RC and Fishing, what up, man? Thanks for coming in here. I appreciate all the support on the stream. We've had like an average of like 15 people. That's kind of crazy. Random outdoors. I have bird's nests in my villi. Debating if I should move it. I mean, if it's in the way, I guess you could try to move it, but I know if you like touch some of the, if there's baby birds in there, like the moms won't go back to it, or maybe that's a myth. I don't know, but I wouldn't know. One time, we found a little baby bird that fell out of its nest and was like on the ground, and my dad didn't know, and he accidentally like stepped on it, but it was okay, and we kept him in a little box and with some like hay and stuff, and fed him worms, and he healed up all fine. And then one day he was gone. I don't know what happened to him. To this day, I believed he flew away all happily, and that's how I'm gonna believe it went. I once got bit by a ground squirrel. Squirrels look vicious. They kind of scare me. Like, I just think of squirrels like have rabies, even though I know not all squirrels have rabies, but like, I don't know. No, raccoons are the things that scare me. I love this content. I love the live streams. Thank you, Jacob. I really appreciate it. And if you guys like these streams, I guess I could just do Saturday night lives, because it seems like we get a lot of people on here, so I could do one next week as well. I was just outside for the first time in 3 weeks. Weird color guy. That's how the times have come to be, but just, I mean, if you just stay outside around your house, you should be fine. Just get some fresh air. I have a mallard nest with 10 eggs right next to my front door. That's crazy. We have a pond across the street, well, like someone else's pond, and it's like kind of just a drainage pond now. It used to have fish, but now it was like getting really bad with algae, because like fertilizer came from the subdivision up like further down our neighborhood, and it was so much algae over the top, and they put some chemicals to get rid of the algae, but it also got rid of the fish. But anyways, there's always geese over there that like lay their eggs, and we always see the baby geese go from like tiny to freaking adults in 3 weeks. Geese grow so fast. But then some of them get took by the coyotes and wolves. I mean coyotes, because we can see some of them are gone. And I'm pretty sure it's the coyotes that take them. I caught my PB largemouth on the Yum Dinger as 4.1 pounds this summer, and my mission to catch a 5-pounder. JK47 Outdoors, my mission is to catch a 5-pounder as well. I'm at 4.7 I caught last summer. Actually, I don't even know if it was summer. No, it wasn't summer. It was in the fall. It was like September 24th, so came up just a little bit in the fall. Speaking of Megalodon, you found it. There is a Megalodon. Caught a catfish with a shaky head. Yeah, catfish are like interesting species, because I've caught catfish on literally anything. The only thing I haven't caught is a catfish on top water. And the day I do that, that'd be kind of sweet. I've caught them on little chunks of a dead fish I found, to a Ned rig, to a crankbait. Haven't caught one on a square bill. We can't leave the house without a letter from the grocery or medical supplies. That is crazy. What state are you in? Killed a raccoon with a snowmobile tied on? Rip raccoon. What should I do if tilapia are taking over a pond? I shouldn't eat them because they come from a retention pond, but I kind of like fishing there, and tilapia took over the bass's food. I don't know. If they're like an invasive species, I kill invasive species, like round gobies in Lake St. Clair. I kill those guys because they eat bass, and I don't like people hurting my bass. So, and we once caught a sea lamprey. Well, we found a sea lamprey on like a dead pike, and that was the last time he ever got to do anything, because also invasive. Caught catfish on a chatterbait too. Good old chatterbait, catching the catties. You like dinosaurs? I do like dinosaurs. I mean, I think like everyone, I used to like them more when I was a kid. But the Velociraptor was always the coolest to me because like it has a cool name. So that was always my favorite dinosaur. PB is 8.2 pounder, but I don't care because it's from a private pond where your average like 3 pounder also. Rome, Georgia, 1,200 confirmed cases. Dang. I mean, you still caught it, so I mean, yeah. Apparently, the private pond I fish at used to have like, well, someone I know that goes to our school, he fished there, and he caught a 6 pounder from there. But now somehow carp got in there, and then ever since the carp were in there, the bass have never gotten as big as they were. Biggest I've caught from there was a 3.5 pounder. Did you watch the newest one, Jacob Vinson? Never caught a catfish? Yeah, dude, catfish are fun. Like people call them like trash fish along with like carp and drum, but they're honestly pretty fun to catch. They just like put up a lot of fight. The big, I don't even know what I'm saying. They put up a good fight. You got a girlfriend? I do. You look like Lucas Till. I don't know who that is, but I'll take it. We got 21 watching now. Thank you guys for the support. I appreciate that. You a playa? Nah, dude. Look up this Lucas Till person. American actor. So I'm an actor now. Okay, let's go. I mean, I guess. I gotta have my hair down a little bit more. Like, it's getting pretty long, but, you know, it's not that long right now. PB is 4.10, not, well, 4.1. You know from earlier? Oh, okay. I got you. What a Velociraptor really was? So they were small, but that's still cool. It's like a big chicken, I guess. PB largemouth is 9.5 to 10. I do really kind of look like Lucas Till. I mean, sort of, I guess. I can kind of see it. Right on the edge of a 10 pounder. That'd be, if I caught a bass that was like, well, for me, 4.15, and it was like 1 ounce off a 5 pounder, so I can't like officially call it a 5 pounder, I think I might cry. But like for you, if it was like a 9.15 or 9 pounds, 15 ounces, then I think I would just cry, because then you couldn't like officially call it a 10 pounder. But basically, I mean, I would say a 5 pounder, but like, because you know we tell fishing stories, so that means we lie. We're just like, yeah, I caught one that was like this big, and that was like this big. Small and feathered. So basically just a chicken, but a dinosaur. The pond we were talking about earlier, the one that my dad caught a 13 pounder in last spring. Yeah, that's crazy. 13-pound bass. I couldn't even imagine that. I don't know if you already answered this, but what's in the tank behind you? We'll go back to the tank for you. Don't worry. Bum-ba-dum-bum. Okay, no, I can't see it. We got one tetra. There's a dwarf Grammy, bloom belly Molly, and the other 2 tetras are back there. There's a little bloodfin, and they like to hide from me. So we got 3 tetras. And then the Cory's in there, the 2 Cory catfish, peppered Cory catfish. So there we go. I'm back. Grab the charger. Curtis Outdoors. How's it going? Where in the states have you fished? You already fished. I have fished in Michigan, Florida, and Maryland. Those are the 3 states I fished in. He was just about to ask about the tank. I always get like at least like 3 people ask about the tank every live stream, so it's always a good trip back there. I mean, I could do a live feeding if you guys would want, because I do need to feed them. A big chicken with a 3-inch toe claw. Yep, that's about sums it up. Know a lot about dinosaurs? I can tell. I live in Michigan, so do I. What are you filming on right now? I am filming on my iPhone 7 to go live right now. And then I just like read the comments on this MacBook here. So, because it's sometimes hard to catch up on them on the screen. Rick Van, how's it going? Please do a live feeding. Alright, Kzilla, I will. Live feeding would be sick. Alright, I will. Have I ever caught a walleye? I have. I've caught plenty of walleye. I fished in 25 or 26 states. That's crazy. I've only been to those 3 states. Well, I actually visited those 3 states. I like passed through other states while I was driving to those states. What do I film my videos on? I film them on my iPhone 7 with like this little mic setup thing, and then I have an 8-man action camera, so it's like an off-brand GoPro, but I think it looks fine. It shoots in 4K too, so. I'm from Minnesota. That is pretty sweet. I'm going walleye fishing in a month. You got any tips? I always use like bottom bouncers or jig. And just like jig, but my grandpa teaches me everything, so he basically sets everything up. I just fish with him. That's the only time I catch walleyes, when I fish with him. You have a cricket phone? Alright. And I've only been to 25 or 6 states. Exactly, like, if you go to a state, you just gotta fish in it. Like, if I go anywhere, I'm gonna be fishing. Just to let you know, the legendary fishing king salmon weighs over 24,000 grams. That's crazy. Wyatt Jameson, what are the best spring baits for bass? Alright, spring. Let's see. Well, most of the time, if there's like towards like pre-spawn, we get, well, the bass will start pushing up and the male bass will get all hungry and they'll eat really just about anything, but I would say like a little lipless crankbait to represent some bait fish maybe, and a Ned rig. I always use Ned rigs, so I always recommend that. And if the water starts getting warm enough, maybe a little like popper or something, little top water action, because that's always fun. But or a Texas rig. So, but it's basically the only 3 baits I use. Do I play on Xbox? I play on PS4. I love to put a small swim bait on the bass's beds most of the time. Power bait, bogey swim sad. Yup. I like a little swim bait jigs. I use that a lot too. It's my biggest salmon I've ever caught. I have never caught a salmon. It's kind of sad. I actually fished in California only on vacation. I'm from Europe. Hope we'll fish the whole USA. Yeah. There's like a bunch of species like all over the place. Biggest bass are like in the south though, if you ever come. If you want big bass. Can you do more crappie fishing? I haven't caught a crappie since like 6, 7, 8 years ago. I don't even know, like a long time ago. So I do not know how to catch crappie. So sorry about that. You know where the Clinton River is? I do not, but I can search it up. Wait, maybe I do. I think I've heard of this before. Well, I've heard of Clinton River Township. Oh, I live right by there. It's up by Warren. That's, yeah. Yeah, I do live close to here. It's only 30 minutes away. What runs in the Clinton River? Is it salmon? Because, shoot, I would go catch some salmon maybe. If that's why you asked what salmon, if my PB salmon was. Washington County News Station, Utah. How's it going, man? Thanks for hopping on the stream. I heard that in Australia there are no bluegill. Imagine that, no bluegill stealing your bait. That would actually be kind of crazy. Like, you always get little bluegill just nipping at you all the time. My mom is a doctor and my dad is an engineer for Microsoft. Well, thank you to your mom for being a doctor. During these times especially. I appreciate that. Huge thanks to her. Salmon and trout. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep that in mind because I will try to fish there for sure. It sounds dope. It's going good today, buddy. Glad to hear that. That's awesome. All right, we'll go feed the fish right now. Bum-ba-da. Open that. And let me grab this so I can set up my phone here. All right. Okay, that's not working. I'm gonna have to feed him one-handed. Grabbing the food. And boom. Let's go from the underview. Eat up. All right. Gonna have to grab the bottom feeder pellets now. Here we go. It's so hard to feed them one-handed. Live Orchard Lake, Michigan. I live like really close to there too. Don't eat that. Don't eat the tablets. They made it to the bottom. Okay, good. All right. We'll give the other guys some more food too. There was a good angle. Trying to hold it as steady as I can. Don't want it to be shaky. Just a little bit more. All right. That one right there, that he always eats literally everything. That's Frank. Gets so fat, as you can already tell, he's already fat. Eats everything. All right. Dinner time's over. Well, they're still eating, but I'm gonna go back here. All right. Did I miss anything? Probably. I was trying to read them, but it always goes so by fast. Use Panther Martin spinners. You have a pretty good percentage of getting salmon or trout. All right, I will keep that noted. Is there a certain time of year that they like bite more, like in spring or something? Because I know that salmon and trout have like certain times of the year they like, run through the rivers and stuff, if I'm correct. You should get a pet bass, but there's probably a regulation or something. I would love to get a pet bass, and I could definitely like snag one from a pond, but I would feel kind of bad from taking him from his home. But my tank is not nearly big enough for a bass, so at this point in time I wouldn't be able to get a bass anyways. Have I ever caught a muskie? I have. I think I've only caught one muskie. Maybe, no, two muskie. Anyone remember Finding Nemo? Yes, I do. They bite in early spring and late fall. Alright, I guess I could try the late fall then, because it is early spring now, and I don't know if I'll be able to go fishing up there. I mean, I guess I could. No, I don't know. We'll try. My tank is 20 gallons. A pet bass would eat his other first. Yeah, I would have, if I got a bass, it would just be the bass with maybe other bass, or like really big bluegill. Because if you put anything small enough, it'll be gone. What is the biggest bass you ever caught? Alright, DJH is a 4-pound, 7-ounce largemouth bass. It's my biggest bass. Got 4 hybrid bluegill right now. That's crazy. Your tanks are sweet. You got all the fish in there. Caught a 4-pound salmon out of Clinton just the other day. That is crazy. Now I want to go fish that because that would be really cool. I do not hunt. Yeah, Kazilla, I do not go hunting. I hunt stink bugs with my salt gun. That is about it. That's awesome, man. Good for you. Keep it up. Thank you, man. I'm hunting for that 5-pounder. That's my goal. I would show you guys my salt gun, but even though it's just a salt gun, YouTube doesn't like guns, I guess. Nah, I would, but it's like all the way up there. Actually, I'll go grab it. It's not that far. See, it's a bug of salt, and it shoots salt. As you can see, I load the salt in there. I shot it into my garbage can, so I didn't just spray salt all over my room. But there we go. It's fun. Do you remember the blood scene from Nemo? I do not. I watched that a long time ago. I love those. Yeah, they were really fun. Abe, I will go ice fishing next year because the ice is gone. The ice is gone now. My biggest bass is like 2 pounds. He had the mouth of a 4-pounder, but super skinny. That's always sad. When you catch like a huge bass, like a big mouth, long, but just super skinny, and you're like, if this one just ate like a big old bluegill before this, he'd be a good like 2 pounds heavier. That's always sad. Biggest bass is 8 pounds. Everyone's pulling up above 5-pounders, making me jealous. PB is a 4, largie is 4.5. See, there we go. That's mine too, 4.5. I want to shoot this again because it was fun. Boom. We got no bugs here though. When it gets like spring, the box other bugs, they like ravage our house. PB smallmouth is 5 pounds. Mine is 3.5 pounds. I'm thirsty. I'm gonna drink some water. I'll come down here to Texas. We'll break that. Yeah. That's for sure. If I got to go to Texas, for sure break that PB. Ice is gone now. Y'all just need some heat to move up there from here. Yeah, I know. It's all gone now, the ice. It's been gone for a while. Caught a 33-inch bass, but he was so skinny that he was 5.2. Would have been probably around 8 pounds if he ate a little. If he had a little more gut on him. That's for sure. I mean, but 5.2, that's still pretty big, at least for me. Man, I need one of those salt guns to destroy the gnats and mosquitoes that always fly inside my room. Exactly, that's what I do. Like, you annoy me, just boom, got him. PB largemouth is 5.5 pounds and 21 inches. That was a big one. Have I ever flipped my kayak on the water? I wish I could say no to that one, but well, it's story time. Alright, so I was out just fishing in the morning. It was like towards the end of the morning, so we've been out there for like 3 hours already. And it was like from 6 to 9, and we were pretty far away from our cottage, just out in the yaks. And I was done recording because I already caught a ton, so I just took my GoPro off and just wrapped it up in my shirt and put it back in the kayak. So I'm really glad I did that. And then little did I know, after I flipped under this one other dock, I set my hook into this absolute mondo. Like It was probably at least over 4 pounds. Like, I saw it, I was freaking out like I always do, and I reach in to go grab it. It pops off, and my arm extended more into the water. Flipped my kayak, had my phone in my pocket. The one time I didn't put my life proof case on, of course. Broke my phone, and that was all I broke was my phone, so everything else was fine. Good thing I put my GoPro in my shirt in a way, because that didn't get corrupted. That didn't get wet at all. But everything else, like my pliers and stuff, was on at the bottom. But I swam down and got all of those, so I got everything. But my pair of pliers, I didn't find that. I found the scale underwater and everything. My rods I found, but broke my phone, lost the pliers. So, of course, the most expensive thing I had broke, but that's okay. Whatever. Happens. Not really. It's not okay, but. The worst part about that is I didn't catch that big bass, because it was at least over 4 pounds, I swear. Never flipped the boat, maybe because I've only been in a boat like 5 times. Yeah, I never thought I would flip my kayak, but I did. Never again, hopefully. A huge catfish pulled my rod into the water. It was never seen again. That is unfortunate. Hopefully that catfish is not still pulling the rod around today. How was your day? I had a great day. I went out and fished in a creek, and so I caught 17 creek chub. Is everyone still here? Okay. It just bugged out a little bit, but I'm back. Don't worry. People in the chat, remember the blood scene from Finding Nemo? Flipped a John boat while frog fishing. I lost my phone last year when I almost fell out of the kayak last year. Yeah. I just don't know how I flip my kayak or that. I don't even know how it happens. It just kind of happens. But I'm sorry you broke your phone. It's not fun. The sad part it was still working at this when I first had it, and then later in the day it just kept getting worse until it wouldn't turn on, and I was like, it's great. Put it in rice, like they say. Doesn't work. Caught a brand new ultra light ugly stick before. I've caught in an old popper and a jerkbait. Just caught him with some string. Caught the string with them, or the line with it, and got him. We were carp fishing in the Mississippi. My brother's rod got pulled in by a monster carp. That is unfortunate. That would be a bad way to lose a rod. Dang, 17. Yep. I was just absolute slaying those little creek chub. I'll probably edit that video tomorrow and have it out by Tuesday night. So you guys can be sure to check that one out. Lost 2 phones fishing YT. That's not fun. My 6-year-old brother caught a 25-pound catfish while bottom bouncing. Way to go, little man. That is big. I think I've caught a catfish. I didn't officially weigh it, but I'm pretty sure it was around at least over 20 pounds because it was pretty massive. I need to catch some carp. It makes excellent catfish bait. I've caught one huge carp. I snagged it in the tail while bass fishing because like there was a ton of carp. I'm pretty sure they're like spawning or something because there was like schools of carp just swimming back and forth, and they were huge. And I snagged one while bass fishing, and I didn't know what I had. I thought I had a monster, and then when it came in, I saw the carp. But it was really fun to catch. Scary as that scene was, I got one thing accurate about great whites. Lost a 12-foot John boat before, forgot to put the plug in. That is unfortunate. It's not fun losing your phone in the pond, especially when it's 5 months till your B-day and your parents don't get you a phone until your birthday. But you get a waterproof phone in the week after that. Waterproof case the week after that. Yeah. I have a life-proof case, but I didn't have it on for some reason. Me being smart. And that's how I broke it. But now every time I go fishing, I have my life-proof case. So if that ever happens again, hopefully my phone won't break. I once flipped a 4-wheeler. Are you okay? We use crappie livers for catfish and it works excellent. I use night crawlers and gulp live minnows I've used before too. That actually caught a lot. Don't know how. And I also use crankbaits, Ned rigs, Texas rigs. Catch catfish all the time in the kayak. It just happens. What do you think is the best way to grow your channel? Because I'm trying to grow my channel. For sure, I would say just have a consistent uploading schedule. So like, I usually try to get like one a week in the winter days, and then if I'm fishing more in the summer and I'm off school, I have more time, I would try to get like 2 videos a week or something. And just go on like live streams like this. You can always like get support from other people and other channels and stuff. Caught a carp while fishing off an air mattress. You may think I'm lying, but it's the truth. I mean, I believe it. That sounds fun. That would be a crazy fight. Can't stop fishing, love the outdoors. Yep, never gonna stop fishing. Wish I could find a jar of gizzard shads. Yeah. Gotta go, bye. See you in the next vid, Bass Bros. Alright, see you later, Jacob Stavish. Have a great night. I'm sorry, someone tried to break into my house. We just got done with the police and top black bag over the window of my door, so I'm back. Anna Rogers, I hope you're okay. That does not sound pleasant, but I hope everything's okay. Caught a salmon in a river during spawning. It was a massive female, but she was injured. Part of her row bag was hanging out, so I immediately put her back. Yeah, that's good. You gotta always take care of the fish you catch. Hard to believe bass are sunfish. Yeah, they're all like part of that. It's all part of the same family. Yeah, my areas are quite rough. I'm sorry to hear that. Your channel has Bass Bros, bro, so more than one. So who's the second member of it? Is it just you? Kzilla? My 2 brothers, Danny and Kevin. Well, I have a 3rd brother, but he doesn't really come on the videos. But Danny and Kevin are the other ones that are fishing with me. But just as of now, like a winter, Danny came fishing with me today, so he'll be in the next video, so you can see him. But Kevin hasn't been fishing with me this year. But when we go to our cottage and stuff, we all fish all together. So those are the other 2 Bass Bros that have been on the channel before, and who are intended to be the Bass Bros, because we're all brothers with the last name of Bass, so Bass Bros, so it just worked out perfect. Great white teeth are 2 inches long. Oh, thought I had a ruler in here, but I guess I don't. You're gonna see how 2 inches are exactly. Sitting on the toilet. Alright, that's fun. Whew. It's been a good stream. What was one of the most exciting catches? Well, let's see here. I'm gonna have to say it was when I was in Florida, and we were fishing for bluefish on the surf, and we were casting out little chunks of mullet on a pompano rig, and we could see some of the bluefish in the water. We knew they were there, but we just couldn't catch any. And I was just chilling on the beach, you know, with my little towel, just sitting there like 7 a.m., just chilling. And then with the rod and the PVC pipe we had, and just see that rod just bolt down, and heart start like pounding, because it's my first time like ever catching a big fish in the ocean, and so that was really fun. But that was before I had the YouTube channel, so I don't have any. Well, I do have some videos of me reeling it in, but not enough for a video. I could probably post it on Instagram. That's a little short clip. Do like a little throwback Thursday post. I could do that. If you guys want to see the little clip I have of me reeling in a bluefish. But next year for our spring break for senior year, we plan to go to Florida, so we're gonna make some banger content for that, hopefully, if we get to go still. Because this week we're supposed to be the 31st, April 1st, and April 2nd. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday we were supposed to be on the Muskegon River catching some steelhead. So then I would have some banger videos coming up, but not anymore. My Instagram is bassbros_YT. A man with a hammer busted the window of my door and tried to open it, so we all moved in the kitchen, closed the door, and called the police. They caught the man and took him away. That is scary. I'm glad you guys are all okay, though. Yeah, my Insta is bassbros_YT. My dad caught a snake in the Missouri catching a snake. I've never caught a snake, but I've seen a snake slither on top of the water. It's kind of cool. I'm supposed to be in Florida right now, but of course, coronavirus had to give us a visit. Yeah, I know. I was supposed to be in the Muskegon River catching some steelhead. Who dislike? No. It's whatever. People gonna want to dislike. It's all good. Wow, it's dark in your room? Yeah, because with the big light on, it like adds too much of a glare, so I just had this little light over here on. But if I turn this off, it would be see it. But then it gets too bright, so I like have it on, but I close it and try to like not have such aggressive lighting for you guys. About 40 minutes catching one after another. That's crazy. Caught it on his hook. If a snake bit my lure, I would just, nope, don't do that. Have you ever caught a shark? I caught a 3-foot hammerhead last year. I've never caught a shark, but Kevin has. I think, yeah, Kevin has. Kevin caught a little shark in Florida when he went last year. When he went without me. Don't know about y'all, but it's about crappie time. I mean, you have fun catching some crappie. I have no clue which lakes around me even have crappie, but they are cool fish. I used to catch them on a pond across the street, but as you guys know, that pond no longer has fish in it. Ever seen a baby elephant seal? I have not. What happened to all the fish? It like used to have a huge thick layer of algae over the top from like the fertilizer and stuff that would drain into the pond from the subdivision we have, and they put some like chemicals to kill the algae, but I'm pretty sure it killed all the fish as well because there's no fish in there anymore. But yeah, so sad. Catch freshwater sharks called blue cat. But I used to go over there and catch like one after another. I would just drop it in, catch like 50, and have a great time. Been watching the whole time, but I can see the tank. Yep. I appreciate you watching the whole time. And I will go to the tank right now. Alright. So here's the whole tank. We got one of the tetras right there. The other 2 tetras back there. Hey, Corey's out. You guys can see him. We got Corey. He's actually out. Oh, it's probably because I had food in there now. So majestic. And there's the other one back there. There's both of them out. It's like the first time. They're usually always hiding. And there's Timmy, my little dwarf Grammy. And where's Oreo? Where's my boy Oreo? I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. Little Oreo, the Bloom Valley Molly. Alright, let's go back to the comments. If I could plug in my phone. So what happened at one of my favorite ponds, someone put weed killer mixed with the diesel so it'd float and killed everything, yeah. Bet there's still fish in there. I could try, but it's gotten like really shallow too. I don't even know how, but I don't see anything in there anymore. But I could try again, but I don't think there is anything because I tried last year and there wasn't. I usually try like every year and I did not catch anything. Hey, Corey Cat. Yeah, they're actually coming out to say hi. I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to get a snack. All right. See you later, Curtis. 4 hybrid bluegill and a big green sunfish. Yeah, your tank's pretty sweet. Fun fact, great whites have 2-ton bite force. Almost as much as my bite force, you know? Just not quite there yet. They're not on my level. Just kidding. All right, Jacob Stavis, you're back. That's awesome, man. Thanks for coming back. I don't want to go back to online school because it's just not fun. But I don't even think any of the grades are going to count now. So it's like, where's the motivation? Just kidding. Just wish I could go fishing. Online school sucks, yeah. I'd much rather be in the classroom. It's a lot easier. But, you know, whatever. Starting to yawn again. When I was a kid, there was a pond in a forest with a ton of fish, and it led to a river, but it somehow got cut off from the river over the years, and it dried up. Cut so many bass and even pike. That is crazy. Got your own secret little honey hole. That would be awesome. I have 3 projects due Monday that I haven't started on. I mean, are they worth points? Because for us, like anything you turn in, they can't make it worth points. So, like every single kid, just like on the Google Meets that we do with our classroom, they're just like, why would I do anything if it's not worth any points? And yeah, I'm just like, I still do everything just because I always do everything for my schoolwork. I need a bigger tank. I would like a bigger tank too, but that's not going to happen. I have no space for it. Online school does suck, yes. Where do I live? I live in Michigan. Can we see the tank again? Sure can. And back to the tank we go. There we go. Go to focus. Yeah, now focused. Hey, Corey. What's up? That bubbler is amazing. Bubblers are the go-to in a fish tank. That's what I've learned at all. I could definitely put some... Oh, geez, I almost fell. Oh, boy. That's fun. All right, what's up, Curtis? Thanks for coming back. The SC fish keeping might be coming to get 2 hybrid bluegill after we're done with this quarantine stuff. Yup. They've somehow figured some way to get grades here in Alabama unless they just haven't told us they don't count. I mean, that would be a smarter idea because then there would be a lot more kids actually doing it. Because if you tell them it's not worth anything, so many kids just like tell you, I don't, why would I do it then? And they don't do it. Not like those kids would do their work anyways, but honestly, I thought you were Canadian. I live in Ontario, not that much of a different fishing wise. Yeah, I have a cottage in Canada, so I'm there quite a bit. It's just outside of Windsor, so it's like right across the border. It's on Lake St. Clair. All right, gotta go, man. Love the stream. All right, see you later, Kaylin. Thanks for hopping on the stream. Have a good night. I have a 12-inch catfish in my tank. That is pretty big. How long are you gonna live stream for? I don't know. As long as you guys want me to. But I usually go for like an hour and a half sometimes, and then I call it. So that'd be like 20 more minutes. All right, Jacob, gotta go again. All right, see ya, man. Catfish is gonna bust your tank. I know that 12-inch catfish. Well, it depends. Oh, a 200-gallon tank. Then never mind. You'll be fine. I think the catfish would be almost as big as my tank. My teachers gave me all the rest of the work for the year, and I've already finished it all last week. That's a huge dub right there. That's something I would do though. If they gave me all the work, I would just finish it all and then be like, all right, I'm done. It's summer now. But we like meet with our classes like 2 times a week, so they really don't give us any work anyways. But Corey wants a taco. I think he does too. Lonnie Paul, how's it going, man? Thanks for coming on. Do I watch Danny Ducan? I do not. Sergio on my community tab, man. Thank you, Lonnie Paul. I really appreciate that. My buddy had 2 red belly piranhas and fed a mouse with them. It was interesting to say the least. That would be interesting. Poor little mouse, though. Probably got torn to shreds. My 7 hours of school takes me 2 hours online. Yeah, I know. I mean, some classes just don't do anything. Like my civics class, we just don't do anything. He just doesn't do anything, but I guess we don't really have to. We have to meet online every day at different times for each class. It sucks. Dang, that does suck. We have like 2 hours every day that we meet with. So like first and second hour, Monday, second, third, third, fourth, Tuesday, fifth, sixth, Wednesday, and then just go on from there. So that's what we do, or that's what we did before spring break. Now that we have our governor has officially closed schools for the rest of the year, so we might be seeing something different now after spring break. So after this upcoming Monday, we might see something different, but I'm not too sure. Darren Sharp, I love the vids. Keep the good work. All right, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. I'm homeschooled, so my work is the same. Yeah, that wouldn't affect you at all. It's kind of how it is for us, but takes up most of the day. Yeah, it does. Because, like, the other teachers for the class still give us work, but they just don't, like, meet with us, so we still have to do stuff for that class. What's your all-time favorite fish to catch? I'm just gonna have to stick with a largemouth. They're just like my go-to, honestly. Or smallmouth, because they fight harder. I don't know. I'm very not good at making decisions about my favorite baits or catches. I don't know. I just like them all. But definitely just bass in general. Like large and smallmouth are my favorite to catch. What type of music do I listen to? I mainly listen to country. I guess that's a given, maybe. AC/DC, Nah, Kevin, you can have the AC/DC. You can listen to that all you want. Listen to that some country. Ask my favorite baits, I'll give you a whole list. Exactly. That's what I do. Honestly, I've caught more and bigger fish on just a hook and bait than lure. Honestly. Like, just that simple bobber and worm has caught in me so many fish. Like, and pretty big bass, too. I love big walleye head shakes. Yeah, walleye are fun fighters. I like catching walleye with jigs, like doing vertical jigging better than with trolling on a bouncing on the frick bottom bouncers. That's it. Because then, like against the trolling current, it doesn't put up as big of a fight, but it's still fun. Is it warming up your way? It is warming up here. It was just like 55 degrees today, so it's pretty warm out. It's been getting warmer up here. What editing app do I use? I just use iMovie because it's free on the MacBook. Do I watch Flair? I do watch Flair. Do you like Jason Adlin? I haven't heard of him. I may have heard some of his songs, but not knowing him. But I'll definitely give him a listen. That's for sure. I always like new music, so I'll give him a listen. Fly fishing is the best for largemouth, especially when you hook up a good 4-pounder best fight ever freshwater. I would love to try some fly fishing. That is definitely a bucket list thing to do. Flair is great, so are you. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. ST Outdoors, thanks for hopping in, man. How's it going? We're at 29 likes. If anyone can get us to 30 likes, that would be greatly appreciated. And you all can check each other out, like check each other's channel out, help each other, and support each other. For all of you that make content, support each other, watch each other's videos, all that fun stuff. Fly fishing is fun, I bet. And we got the 30 likes. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Whew. I've been talking so much. My mouth's getting dry. And my voice is starting to hurt. But it's okay. We gotta keep this stream going. Ooh, I just cracked all my knuckles there. It felt good. How much long are you gonna stream? I usually do about an hour and a half, so that'd be 13 more minutes, but if you guys would like me to stay longer, I could. I've been going for 77 minutes, or 78 minutes now. So that would be an hour and 18 minutes I've been going. Started at 8 o'clock. It is now 9:18 in Eastern time, at least. Don't know what time zone you guys are all in. Thing is, when I went creek fishing today, I caught more creek chub than Danny, so that's already just getting me warmed up for, well, what is going to be the annual creek fishing tournament, which last year Danny beat me in the finals, so I made him this little trophy out of a gold cup and stuff. So I'm coming to get this trophy next year. I will win the 2020 creek fishing tournament. I caught more creek chub than him today, so I'm already on a good start. That's all I gotta say. I know Danny's probably not watching the stream right now, but I'm gonna beat him. I know, sweet trophy. I made it for him and everything. And then when we did the 2v2 bass fishing tournament and I won, no one made me a trophy. I was kind of sad. Do I have a dog? I do not. Have you ever been fly fishing? I have not. Can you give me some trout fishing tips and what lures I should use? Um, I have never been trout fishing besides in a stocked pond. Well, actually, I have. It was also a stocked pond as well. But if anyone in the comments is good at trout fishing, you could give him some tips. That would be great. But I don't really have much tips because I don't really go. I don't really go trout fishing. That's what most unexpected catch you've had. What's the most unexpected catch you've had? It was definitely when it was late at night. We were having a bonfire, so it was like 10 o'clock at night, and it was really dark out, and we just had our bobber and worms out for catfish. And I casted out the left of the dock, and when I went to check it, my bobber was all the way off in the right side of the dock, and I was like, I didn't even hear my bell go off or anything, so how could something move like that? But then when I was reeling it in, comes up with my headlight on, I see a gar in the water. I was like, what the frick? And it turns out all the line was like wrapped up in its teeth, and it didn't even bite the hook at all. So I just like unwrapped the line on its teeth and let him go. So that was really unexpected. Welcome, going to eat. I'm about to starve here. All right, Jacob Simpson, go have a good meal there. You should continue to check out 507 Outdoors and JK47 Outdoors. You guys can go check 507 Outdoors and JK47 Outdoors. You know, go show each other some support. I'm sure they will show you support back. In Texas, we use spinners. I use spinner baits as well. Well, not that often, but I've caught a good 3-pounder on a spinner bait, so maybe I got to use spinner baits more often for some big ones. Uploading at least 3 fishing vids this week. That is awesome. I'll be uploading 1 fishing video this week, unless I decide to go more creek fishing, which could be possible. Maybe I could go to the other creek I know, but that creek's more shallow. Well, it's all the same creek, but like a different part of it, because it's like a huge creek that like is everywhere. I don't know. Gotta go to bed now. See you later. All right, see you later, Curtis. Have a good night. Appreciate you on the stream. JK47 is daddy. Nice. Can you DM me on Insta where you go creek fishing, because I live by you? All right, yeah. If you know of Heritage Park, I go back there, or Shiawassee Park. I go like back in the woods and like go through the woods and follow back the creeks. So like I start off at a public park and then I just go back in the woods and like drift off to my own place. So those are the 2 spots I go to. All right. I know where both of those are, man. All right, sweet. To PB largemouth, 4 pounds 7 ounces is my PB largemouth. So I just call it a 4.5 pounder, even though technically it's not 4.5 pounds, but close enough. See you guys showing support to each other in the comments. That's awesome. Help each other out. If I got $1 for every time you had to say your largemouth, I would be even more rich. Yep, I mean, people are curious, so that's okay. It's a good question to ask. My PB is 8.6. That is a big one. I always said, like, people always ask me to show the fish tank and what my PB is, so I always end up saying that a lot on the streams, but it's all good. I like to answer questions for all the new people on. Although for those people that have been on from the start, it may get a little bit annoying, but it's okay. I like the world to know that I've caught a 4-pound, 7-ounce bass. What was my PB before that? Oh, it was 4 pounds. You gotta let the fans what they want. Exactly. I will answer all the questions. But not gonna lie, 507 Outdoors is mommy. Oh, okay. Need to go eat. All right, CK Outdoors. Go have a good meal. See you later. Cody is stating facts. Oh, yes. Yes, he is. Will do. All right, awesome. I got stuck in that stare trance again. I'm sorry. Don't know what I was staring at. You're doing good, man. 31 likes. Yeah, this is great. I've had like a solid like 15 people in the whole time, so it's like new best. It's been a good stream so far. That is true. It's my favorite way to catch crappie. See, I have not caught crappie in a long time. Like, I haven't caught them since I went fishing in the pond across the street, and I caught like a few there, but for the most part, I cannot find crappie anywhere. Were you nervous when you did your first stream? I guess I was a little bit nervous, but I don't know if I felt nervous, but I was definitely probably awkward on the camera. I could actually go watch that stream. Check it out. But I've gotten more comfortable. It's like anything. Once the more you do it, the more comfortable and better you get at it. So, like, some of my first videos, you go back and look at it, I used to edit on my phone with, like, something, and my voice would always be delayed, so my lips would not match up with what I'm saying, and it was really bad, but that's okay, because you gotta start somewhere. And I would film with my grandma's old iPhone 4, because I didn't want to bring my iPhone in the water, and we used Kevin-made tape chesties, and I strapped an iPhone 4 onto my chest and filmed that way, and it was horrible quality, but it's okay, until I later got the little 8-man camera and made some better content with that. But yeah, Lonnie, we all start somewhere. Yep, that's for sure. But it's always fun. We get to go elk hunting this fall. All right, that's awesome. Good luck. Lonnie Paul preach, yes. What have you been doing during quarantine? I have been playing a lot of basketball outside, just like shooting around. I've been playing soccer as well, been working out, been playing games with the family, like some Clue, Game of Life, laser tag, because we have little laser tag guns, euchre, so I've been just chilling. It's been fun. And just today I went fishing at a local creek. Real life fishing. What's going on, man? Thanks for coming in. So, yeah. That's what I've been going on. It's like I want to go take the yaks up and go fishing on some lakes, but I just don't feel safe doing that, you know, with like all the case, like the rise in cases, you know. So just trying to stay safe. Have been down on a creek amazing to keep up our tadpoles, salamanders, and crayfish alive. That's awesome. You go fishing for northern pike. I don't specifically ever target them. Well, I do a few times, but I have caught a lot of pike while bass fishing, and I've caught once while actually trying to fish for pike. I was trolling with the spinner bait, and I just got hammered. It's kind of fun. I was trolling a kayak. Like I just like lay the rod in like in between my legs and like hold it there and have it on my arm, and I was just trolling while kayaking, and I just feel a big tug on my shoulder, and I was like, oh boy, and then boom, caught a nice pike. This is the first video I've ever watched of you. Alright, thanks Cody, I appreciate that. And if you want to check out some of my old videos, then that'd be awesome. But I will be uploading again Tuesday, so you can check that one out. Here in Minnesota, we have them everywhere. That's awesome. Pike put up a great fight. They do put up a great fight. You will? Alright, thank you Cody, I appreciate that. CK Outdoors, you're back. Awesome, man. Thanks for coming back. I'm almost out of water. I'm just gonna finish it off. There goes all my water. Do you live by Detroit? I do. I live like southeast Michigan. My biggest bass of the year was a 2-pound, well, crappie fishing. That is a nice big bass right there. My biggest bass of the year is not weighed, but it's probably like 6 ounces. So I've only caught 3 bass this year. Well, that's right. I gotta upload my fishing log. Gonna try writing down all my catches. Oh, Danny, now you're here. I was just talking about how I'm going to beat you in the creek fishing tournament this summer because I caught more creek chub than you today. Yeah, I have 3 largemouth of the year. Watch so many of your videos and we'll watch every new one. Thank you, JK47 Outdoors. I really appreciate that. I've never been to Michigan, but my teacher is from there. Yeah, Michigan's a great state. There's many outdoors. I'm going to name myself Outdoor. Yeah, got to. How long have I been doing YouTube? For like almost 2 years. 2 years? Well, it's been 2 years, but I didn't start consistently until last, like 2 years. Yeah, it was around 2 years. 2 years, yeah. Biggest bass of the year was 3 pounds. That's a big one. PB pike is 20 pounds and 47 inches. That is crazy. That's a big pike. Alright, I think I'm gonna go for 6 more minutes just so I can get the stream to 100 minutes because that'd be like probably my longest stream ever, and then I'm gonna end it there. But I want to get to that 100-minute mark. What is my favorite bait? Definitely the Ned rig or the Texas rig with a Yum Dinger or whatever other stick bait you want to use. Pike fought for 15 minutes. That is crazy. Yeah, you gotta let it peel some drag. You know, you don't want to have the line break. I was once fishing for bass and I had 10-pound lines, so I wasn't expecting anything big. And then this muskie absolutely hammers my I forgot what bait I was using. Pretty sure it's a Texas rig because I always use a Texas rig. And I was reeling it in. I just thought I had a big bass on. Well, I saw it jump, so I knew it was a muskie after that. And I was pulling it right along the shore, and it was right next to the seawall. I was just trying to get it to the ladder so I could actually go down and grab it because I wasn't gonna flip it because it would break my line. But then it just snapped off right there, and I was really sad that I took off my shirt and pants and jumped in the lake with my underwear on because I was mad. Next day, I was fishing in the same spot off the dock, and my neighbor comes out and said, "I saw you lost that fish yesterday." I was like, "You saw me jump in the lake with my underwear. That is just Andy." But I guess it was funny. What brand of kayak do you have? I'm pretty sure it's a Pelican. I'll have to check for sure. I'm pretty sure. I haven't used it in a while, so that's why I don't know off the top of my head, but I'm almost positive it's a Pelican. Been here since 1 second for the stream. Thank you, Kzilla. I appreciate that. Jojo May, how's it going? Been watching the whole time. I'll stay watching for the rest of the time. Thank you, JK47 Outdoors. I really appreciate that. My favorite bait is lipless crank, and I like to fish under docks. I do love me some lipless crankbaits, that is for sure. And I've liked too. Thank you for hitting that like button. My favorite is a red lipless crankbait. I don't know why I like red, but it just seems to work the best for me. So that's my favorite, is a red lipless crankbait. Don't ask why. Just is. I like every vid I watch from you. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. The likes always help. I'm gonna go get something to eat. See ya. All right, see you later, Darren. I appreciate you watching. How do you like the live stream? If you're on your phone, the chat might be like covering the like and description button. So if you like click X on the chat, then you might be able to see the like there, and then you can go click the live chat again and open it back up. If you're on your phone doing the stream, if you're on a computer, then it should be like right under the video, and then the chat will be on the side. But I'm the 30th like. Thank you, Cody. Now we got 35. That is pretty crazy. I was first. Yes, you were, Kayla. Felipe? What's going on, man? Thanks, I liked it. Thank you, 507 Outdoors. I appreciate that. Jonah never sleeps. Do you manscape? I don't know what that means. I've liked the vid and a lot of others. You're my favorite YouTuber. Fishing YT, I really appreciate that, man. That means a lot. I'm glad you like the videos. How do you not know what that means? I don't know what a lot means. I'm not gonna lie. I think I may know what you mean, but I don't think it's YouTube appropriate. And if that gives it away, then I might have got it right, if you know what I'm thinking about. Do you have any pets besides your fish? I do not. I'm gonna go make a YouTube channel this summer. That's awesome, man. Start cranking out them videos. Yeah, I guessed it. I got you. Rubik's Cubes, thanks for coming back, man. This is a strict live stream, one of the strictest I've ever been in. It's not that strict, I mean. I'm not one to delete your comments. Well, unless it's something bad, but you know. I feel like you're a school teacher enforcing rules. I mean, you just gotta enforce the YouTube rules because don't wanna mess up with YouTube because you know how they are. They're pretty strict. Alright, I've hit 100 minutes. So I'm going to end the stream there. I appreciate all of you guys for hopping in. And if you haven't already, hit a fat thumbs up. And as always, stay tuned. Till next time on Bass Bros.